What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well, doing good. It's Sunday. Make sure you start your work week with a good workout. Especially, it's gonna be Monday tomorrow, so make sure you get that workout in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you can, share this video with one person. That'd be a great help to me. So yesterday was the Pittsburg Pro, and as we all know, every year the Pittsburg Pro has the top bodybuilders in the world to guest pose. Now, some of you don't know or have never been to a show, an amateur show, a bodybuilding competition. They usually invite a pro to guest pose in between the shows. And Pittsburgh Pro is one of the biggest shows that there is as far as uh, bringing all the top bodybuilders from around the world. Now, I want to speak about certain bodybuilders that did show up because one in particular didn't show up again. Big Ramy, due to the fact that he says that his visa, he couldn't get his visa to do the show, which is something I question because if you can get it for the Olympia, but not for the Pittsburgh Pro, then, I don't know. I don't know how that things work, but just me just rambling about something they had plenty of time to figure out what he was going to do. But let's talk about who was there. I want to talk about this guy first. Nick Walker. Look at this guy. There's no way that he's definitely gonna be a head turn at that show. But he's doing the New York Pro next week. Now, if you saw the video of him walking out, then you're like, you see his stomach's a bit distended. But once again, his peak week, I believe, starts today. So, mind you, he's still gonna drop water. He's still gonna, do a lot of stuff. One in his water, so he'll look different from this physique that you see here till the day of the show, which I will speak about next week about the New York Pro and his appearance there and how he did and everything. But look at this physique. Look, I mean, from here, this is a show-winning physique right here. Look at his legs. He also had an injury. He injured his hamstring last year prior to the Olympia, just before the Olympia. And you see here, look at his legs. They look pretty good here, right? Look very good. So hopefully, I think he will definitely bring it come next week. This will be a different physique come Saturday. I guarantee you that. But I want to talk about somebody else that was a standout there, being that he was the tallest guy there, was this guy, Andrew Jack. Look at this guy. Look at that physique. And look at the legs. He's got that waist. And mind you, this guy has not been a pro that long. I want to say this might be his third year. I think this is his third year as a pro. Or this might be his second year. One or the other. But he has not been a pro very long at all. And look at his physique. I mean, look at his calves. He's a modern cartoon character. He uses physique from Marvel or DC. But look at that. Great physique. I mean, he looks like this now, and this is his off season. What's he gonna look like when he gets ready for a show? This is gonna be a problem when it comes showtime for these guys. I mean, if he shows up with crazy conditioning, I know they were seeing his back needs a bit more work, but he's gonna get it. He's gonna be a real good problem coming in his next show. So he's definitely gonna hurt some feelings, whatever show he does next. Now I want to talk about some other pictures that were here. We saw Andrew Jack. We see Nick Walker, Derek Lunsford, and Mark Fitzwater. Matt Fitzwater, I forget. I know his last name is Fitzwater. He is competing at the New York Pro as well. He is the one that is in the bottom right corner. He just won the Detroit Pro. Major improvements from last showing. If you saw the Detroit Pro, you saw the pre-judging pictures to the night show. Completely different person. Completely different physique. He brought it. And he really improved from the previous season. He took some time off to improve, and it worked. So, shout out to him. We're going to see him soon against Nick Walker. So, you know, if you see these pictures here, if you compare Nick to, don't worry about the ghost face that he has there. I know. So weird sometimes. You see all white, tanned up, and the face is pale as a horse. But that's okay. So if you look at Nick Walker, who's in the top left, and then Fitzwater, who's in the bottom right, very different physiques. I mean, if you look at the pictures here, Nick looks very dominant here. So sizing him, conditioning is a bit better. Mind you, Fitzwater had just competed, so he's a little bit, he's still in conditioning. And he's going to also look different from this picture come next Saturday for the New York Pro. Derek Lunsford, obviously, is in off season. So those of you who don't know, who are new to this page or just new to bodybuilding and learning, a lot of times bodybuilders will compete at a certain time of the year and be conditioned, and in the off season they work with a new workout and they won't be as ripped. So being ripped all year is really not a thing. You know, conditioning is good. I mean, you can still be. In street terms, you see him in the beach, so this guy's ripped. But stage-wise, it's totally different. But right now, he's in off-season mode. Still looks fantastic. He's not that tall, and he is very monstrous next to all these guys as well. So it's going to be real interesting to see what he's gonna bring to Olympia. As you see. Who wasn't there was the guy that's in my background, doing the front double. No, that guy in the corner, not that guy. Nope. I'll be there, but I won't compete there. No. Hadi Chupan was not there, so it would have been a different story if that was possible to see. But it's okay. He's prepping. Believe me, these guys. He is ready to win Olympia. So, as you see, all these guys doing fantastic, looking great, even in the off season. Derek Lunsford's off season probably will still beat some guys that are competing. So, kind of crazy, right? So, one thing I want to mention too is that they made a major announcement at the Pittsburg Pro that they're gonna have an expo next year. So just like the Arnold Classic that has an expo, Olympia has an expo. Now, the Pittsburg Pro is going to have an expo. This is great news. They're going to be getting some serious bodybuilding going on there in Pittsburgh. It's already been known, that show, but bringing this expo, he says it's a little bit, a mile down from where they will have the show itself, but this is big news. Bodybuilding is getting to a point where the prize money is going up. A lot of the shows this year is being sponsored by another company, which is helping to bring in more money to the prize. We're first place prize winners. So this is good. More money coming into the bodybuilding world, which is deservable. These guys, when you get ready for a show, it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy. So it's great to see that they're going to be able to do this kind of stuff now. Raise more money and get an incentive. And what happens too now is I noticed that for a couple of years, a lot of bodybuilders, let's say they qualified for Olympia, they all just compete that 1 year. Mind you, the other guys that didn't qualify, because you got to be top 5. No, it's top 6. Now they changed to top 5, I believe, to do the Olympia. To qualify to Olympia, to win is the top 5, and then after that, you got to do some shows. So some people pick and choose some shows to qualify for the Olympia. Now, a lot of these shows are qualifiers for the Olympia, which is, I think it's too many shows because you want too many guys. You want truly the elite to win and to compete at the Olympia. But being that there's more money, now every show that is won in the pro league is a qualifier for the Olympia. So let's see how that goes. Money's being raised, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Not a lot of bodybuilders that do qualify for the Olympia or doing all these shows. Arnold raised the money up to almost $500,000, I think, next year. So even that brought controversy because not all divisions are in the Arnold. But we have to remember, Arnold's an invitational. It's not like all the other shows. So, Wings of Strength got their shows. So a whole bunch of shows are getting a lot more money. So this is great for bodybuilding. I think they need to work on more of getting these top guys out there in the public. If you can get these guys that win the Arnold or the Olympia to maybe do a guest appearance on national TV, maybe the night shows like Jimmy Fallon, or let's say Arnold, whoever wins the Arnold takes them with them to to one of the shows to say, hey, this is my champion for my show. That way you could show and represent the sport. But who knows? Let's see what happens. Well, guys, that is it. That was my take today. Don't forget to train hard, stay driven, and stay focused, and make sure you train hard. Peace out, my peeps.